hello. All right, I'm Christy with Christy's Craft Room.
I'm not.
That's my husband Tim. He is sending out the text message right now for everybody to let everybody know that we are live. And we are going to get crafty.
I guess that's all bad.
We are going to make a, that's right, let me pull this up here so I can see y'all's comments and see what's happening here, okay? We're going to make a super, super cute scrapbook paper pinwheel. You can make this pinwheel using, like, any other material that you want to. You don't just have to use scrapbook paper. You could use cardstock. You could use, like, a stick fabric, a thin plastic, all kinds of stuff, okay? But we are using scrapbook paper today. We are using the Good to Be Home book is what we're using today. It's a 24 pack of scrapbook paper, double-sided scrapbook paper.
It's double the fun.
It's going to be your friend. It's going to be your friend with this one, okay? Because you're going to be able to see both sides of the scrapbook paper. So, double-sided is the way to go. Hello, Miss Kimberly. Hello, Miss Deanna, Miss Michelle, Miss Beverly. Hey, Miss Terry. Hello, Miss Sheila and Desiree and Michelle.
Miss Sheila, it's her first time. She's a newbie.
Girl, you found us fast if it's your first time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, I hope you enjoy what you see here. We're going to make some fun crafts. We're going to chat while we do it. We're going to have some fun. We're going to make friends along the way, and that's what we do. Hello, Miss Patty, Miss Dawn. Hey, Miss Chris. Good afternoon. That's what we do. Hey, Miss Candace. Hello, Miss Dana and Amanda in Virginia from Oklahoma. Oklahoma. I feel like when you say Oklahoma, you just need to sing it. Because isn't there a song called Oklahoma?
Yes, there is.
Oklahoma. Is that how you say it?
That's, as far as I remember, yes.
That's the Christy version of how it's said, something like that, right? Desiree said she's made several patriotic pinwheel wreaths several years ago. That's going to be a lot of pinwheels if you're making a whole wreath out of it. We're going to make like a little florally arrangement with ours, okay? So, I'm going to give you the measurements for a 4-inch pinwheel, a 5-inch pinwheel, and a 6-inch pinwheel, okay? I'm going to show you how to do all of them, all right? I'm going to give you all the measurements. I don't know if we're going to make all three, but I got the measurements for all three. We might make all three. We'll see how long it takes to make the first two, okay? All right, so first one we're going to make is a 5-inch. I already picked out a couple papers out of here. Super pretty. They got kind of florally, plus they got like a pattern backside. And there's lots and lots and lots of other pretty papers in this book. And what I'm going to do is these books, there's 24 sheets in it. There's 12 different sheets. I'm going to pull together a little bundle of all the things that I'm using today. And I'm going to gift them to somebody. I'm going to gift you this book. So you're going to have the same papers that I used plus all the rest of the pages in the book, okay? So somebody's going to be gifted this book, and my actual book, this is my book I'm going to give you. Not just any old book, not just one out of stock, it's my book. And then I'm going to, whatever else we use today, I'll throw it together into a little bundle for you so you can make some of these too, okay? Hello, Miss Verdi. Hello, Miss Rhea and Kimberly. Hey, Miss Patty. Thank you for sprinkling. That's all you have to do is sprinkle this video, which just means to share it. And then let us know in the comments that you did. And then at the end of this live, we will choose somebody, okay? So let's get started. Let's get this party started. Isn't there a song for that too?
Yeah, there's a song for that.
Get this party started. I know I don't have the right tune though.
Yep, nope, you don't.
I don't. So we need scrapbook paper. You need some type of stem. You can use barbecue skewers. You could use dowel rags. These are the ones, they're like $2, $2.50, something like that. It's a variety pack from Dollar General. I have a ruler. You're going to want a ruler. I know this is not a crafting ruler. I know this is a quilter's ruler, but I decided I'm not good at quilting, so I just use it for crafting. And I like that it's see-through and you can see what's going on underneath. I love these rulers. I use them for everything but quilting and sewing. You're going to need some wire. You're going to want some buttons. Now, I'm going to show you a little bit of a different way.
Michelle, what you're hearing is the machines in the background.
I told you they could hear that. He's like, no, it's fine. I'm like, let's close the door a little bit. He's like, no, it's fine. Okay. All right. Is that better? I'm going to show you a different way to assemble your pinwheel instead of using that little paper holder together thing that sticks in and
That's the technical term for it.
whatever it's called. You know those little silver or gold
Leather brass,
things
I guess.
that you stick in and you spread the legs and it holds everything together. That's what a lot of people use for these. We're going to use some wire and some buttons, okay? I saw your paws over there, Tim. You are like distracted by something I said, aren't you? Aren't you? All right.
You're the one that said it, not me.
I didn't mean it in that way. All right.
But
so
you said it.
let's do the 5-inch first, and we'll use this pretty little yellow kind of like grid. I don't know, whatever that would be called. Yellow and then floral on the other side. And I'm going to use my paper cutter. You can measure and use scissors, but paper cutters are my friend. You don't have to have this big old paper cutter, okay? We just cut a lot of large quantities of paper around
Cut
here.
a lot of paper around
So
here.
we've got a big daddy paper cutter. You can just
Well,
use
no,
one
this
with,
this is little Petey.
yeah. So you
This little Petey.
you could
It's not big Petey.
just use a regular small paper cutter if you have one, or just use your scissors. Just measure it. So I just want a square of paper, 5 inches by 5 inches. That's my goal here. 5 inches by 5 inches. 5 by 5. 5 by
5 That
is
has
what
a
we're
meaning
gonna use.
too.
That has a meaning too. What
That
does
has
that
a
mean?
meaning. That's your 5 by 5.
5 by 5. All
That
right.
means I'm picking up what you're putting down. I can hear you.
5 by 5
by 5.
by 5 by 5. 5 by 5. All right. Then we're going to take our ruler.
I know. Wasn't that was a good one, wasn't it, Beth?
We're going to take our ruler and we are going to line it up from corner to corner, okay? So that we get a straight line going from corner to corner. Now you don't want to take a pen and go across it because then you'll see it, okay? You could use a pencil lightly and then erase it. You could, but you're going to want to put your straight edge on here, and you're going to want to either put it, you can use a pencil. I like to use this little scoring tool. It just puts an indent in my paper, and then I know where to cut it. But if that's hard for you to see, you could use a pencil or a pen. Just try to use something as thin as possible so you're not seeing your lines, okay? So we're gonna go from corner in 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches, okay? 2.5 inches. 2.5. Now when I did it before, I did have stuff underneath, so hopefully I have enough of a, oh yeah, we're good. 2.5.
Wow, you like bent that thing.
I know, it's just, it's like a cheapo thing. And I've used it, I've done it several times. So then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Corner to corner, 2.5 inches. You can use like a toothpick. One of those dental picks would work probably good.
The weather is beautiful today.
A barbecue skewer might be too, you can do that on all 4
Too
corners.
blunt, I think.
Yeah, it might, and the wood might just bend over. It might not score into the paper like you want it to. Or you could use a pen or a pencil, okay? But I don't want to see it, so I'm going to try not to do that.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
I want to see that. So 2.5 inches. So for the 5-inch pinwheel, 2.5 inches from every corner, okay? Just make sure you're lining up all the way across so you get a nice, straight, centered mark, okay? So 2.5. I probably will break this at some point, and I'll have to find something else.
Oh, we got like 100 of them.
We do. We used these at the live event last year, so we have lots of them. All right, so I don't know if you guys all can see that. Everything's like wowzers. See that score there? So now I can see it better than you guys can, but you can see that scoring line there. We're just going to cut that scoring line, okay?
All right, I'm going back to you.
All right. Sounds good. Hello, Miss Robin. Hello, Miss Phyllis and Miss Sandy from Idaho. Hello, Miss
From
Debbie Bell.
Idaho.
Just ordered some scrapbook paper, 4th of July and Farmhouse 1. Scroll up just a little bit. I wish I could get more. Well, we appreciate what you did order. We appreciate you, and I hope you have fun crafting with it.
Can you glue 2 scrapbook papers together if you only have one-sided paper? I would think that would work.
You can. you can. The thinner paper, if you're covering it in glue, it might try to get a little warpy
Wonky.
on you, a little wonky. If it's a little bit thicker paper, it'll work better. I actually thought it would be cute if you only had a single-sided paper to maybe glue it onto something stiffer, like a piece of burlap or, you know, something thick like that. Have you tried Frixion pens? I use them for quilting. They erase with heat like disappearing ink. Do they work on paper too, Jerry? That'd be amazing if they worked on paper.
We'll have to try.
We'll have to try it. We'll have to test it and let y'all know. Yes. Yes. All right. So now we've got all of our corners cut. Okay. The next step, take a little hole puncher.
This is the only time you can cut corners in the craft room.
Well, I guess technically. Decide which one. We're going to have the yellow on the inside and the flowers on the outside, I think. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so whatever is going to be your inside of your pinwheel, face up, and then you're going to do a hole punch in each corner.
Oh, Virginia says that, yes, they work on paper also.
So you want a hole punch in each corner. You want to make sure your hole is far enough away from your edges that it's not just going to tear with the slightest bit of pressure, okay? A little bit thicker paper works good for this. The real thin stuff that you get sometimes might not work great.
Thank you, Candace and Sandra.
All of the scrapbooks that we just released today have this thicker paper, and they're going to work great for this. All right, so just on the right side. So we did, see your little triangle, hole punch on the right side. We're going to turn it, hole punch on the right side, and we're going to do that on each triangle, just on the right side of your pinwheel. So you
But what if I want to do it on the left?
then you're going to have an opposite facing pinwheel. You could do it, if you decide to do it on the left, just make sure you do it on the left of each side. You can't go back. You can't have both. Well, if you flip it over, but then that would be backwards. This is our inside.
I know.
Then you would have, that would
I'm
become
just
your
being a
outside.
smart aleck.
Tim likes to challenge the things that I say, and he likes to make my life hard sometimes.
How far did you cut in?
Michelle, I cut in the 2.5 inches. That's where I made that mark, 2.5 inches, and I just cut on that mark. So it's 2.5 inches from the corner in. And you want to put some type of a mark because that's going to give you that nice straight line. So everything will line up right. If you just cut 2.5 inches and eyeball it, it might work, but you might end up with a little bit of a wonkiness to your pinwheel, okay? All right. So our paper is prepped. That is it. Super easy.
Sylvia says that's Tim.
That's
Sandy
Tim.
says Tim's a hoot.
I know. Kimberly says, can't wait to get all the packs that I ordered along with the VIP extras I ordered. I believe the last of the VIP extras shipped out today. I believe we're all caught up on those for you. The only thing that's left in orders is orders that were placed today as far as I know. Last I checked, Deanna was going to finish those ones before she left. Okay? So we should be in good shape. All right. So I'm going to pick a button that coordinates with my paper. So I'm going to go with this little pretty little button here.
All right.
I took a piece of wire, probably about 6 inches long, just floral wire. It just happens to be silver floral wire instead of green. And then I'm going to put it through the holes with the button facing up. Okay? Just like you would, you got your rounded end, put it through. That's what's going to show. Okay?
Yes, there still are some VIP extras left.
We do have one more thing to do with our paper that I almost forgot. One more thing, sorry. Yes, we do have VIP extras left. We just got everything shipped that was ordered to date, unless it was ordered today. We want to find the center of our paper, okay? So this is a 5.5 inch piece of paper, so I'm going to find the 2.5 inch mark, and I'm going to find the 2.5 inch mark this way. I'm going to put a dot right there. I'm going to poke my little scoring tool through, and that's going to create a little tiny, teeny, itty bitty, teensy weensy hole. I'm going to take my barbecue skewer. I'm going to make that hole a little bit bigger. You could use your hole punch if it fits. It doesn't reach the hole. So that's why I'm not using my hole punch. So I'm just creating my own hole. But to make a nice clean hole, you can take a barbecue skewer and just poke it into that little tiny hole we started, and then just keep twisting it until the barbecue skewer's all the way in. Now you have a nice little hole in the center for you, okay?
I'm
We're
gonna
having lots of tips today.
I'm gonna get
You may
some
have already
names here.
known some of these. All right, you're gonna get names?
Yeah.
All right, Tim, get names, and then I'll do the next step. Okay.
All right.
The next one we can chat more because I'll have shown you already.
We got Jerry P. Steneas, Kathy Dickman, Sandra Hare, Debbie Bell, Cherry Carl Englert, Deborah Thomas, and Diane Bush.
Okay, several of you have said that the Friction pens do work on paper, so I'm going to have to get me some of those. I'm going to have to give it a try.
Someone said they sell them at like Staples or something.
Someone said Walmart and Amazon, I saw.
Oh, someone said like
It's
an
Diane.
office supply place.
So we'll check the office supply places too. All right, so now we've got our paper. This is our center, okay? We want to put our little wire with our button through the front side, okay? The side that's going to show. So we bring it up through here, like so. All right?
Like a yas.
Like so. Okay, our wire's sticking up. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to put it through.
Hi, Tammy.
We're going to go to the left now. We're going to go around to the left. So we put it through the first hole. Then we're going to put it through the hole to the left. Always feeding it from the front of the paper. The front side that's going to the outside of our pinwheel. Okay, feed it through the hole. And then feed it through your last hole.
Debbie says they come in a bunch of different colors.
Nice. If they disappear, why does it matter what color? I guess it depends on what, so it shows up on your papers.
Yeah, probably.
So you are just going to keep pulling it through until it all lines up. Be gentle. You don't want to tear your paper. You don't want to rip your paper, okay? And then you're going to put your wires through that hole from the inside. You got to get your fingers kind of in there, okay? Tim might not like this. He's got a little bit stumpy fingers.
Oh, I got big old fingers. I can never do that.
It'll make you a little bit more challenging if you have larger fingers. The larger pinwheel you do, the easier, the more room you have to do it. Okay? I'm going to do a 4-inch. I haven't done a 4-inch yet, but I'm going to attempt a 4-inch with y'all. Okay, the 6-inch was super easy. I could see what I was doing. The 5-inch, a little harder to see the hole. There we go. Well, there we go. All right, so once it's in, just pull it gently. Okay, pull it, pull it, pull
Gently.
it. Pull it. And we have our little pinwheel, okay? So now we're gonna hold it with our finger, hold that button, kind of pinch it together between your pointer finger and your thumb, and then you've got your wires. You're gonna take another button. Doesn't really matter what color button you use for this because you're not gonna see it. It's gonna be hidden in the back, okay? So just a regular old flat button. And you're gonna put your wires through your holes. Put your wires through your holes. Isn't it super cool, Miss Dawn? Isn't it cute? Miss Dawn, you got your own your own YouTube, didn't you, girl? You were on, or you changed your name. You're not on the Munsters YouTube page anymore. It's like magic, right? All right, so then you pull it nice and tight, and you're going to twist your wire in the back. You want to twist it nice and tight so it keeps everything nice and tight. If you have a hard time twisting it with your fingers, just grab a pair of like needle nose pliers, grab those wires, and just spin it around, okay? We're going to leave our wires there for a moment, and we're going to grab you could use a barbecue skewer. I like to use the dowel rods because they're a little bit thicker.
That's what she
A
said.
little bit thicker, a little bit, I don't know, they just look a little bit nicer, but the barbecue skewers, these are the Dollar General ones, so they're super, super skinny, just like the Dollar Tree ones. If you get the barbecue skewers from the grocery store, they're going to be a little bit thicker and a little bit better quality, but these ones are, you know, these are pretty flimsy.
Yeah, that is scrapbook paper. It's the double-sided scrapbook paper.
So now I'm just going to put my dowel rod on the back, and I'm just going to twist my wire around it And then we'll reinforce it with a little bit of glue too, just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Just between the wire and the glue,
Thank you, Maria.
it's going to hold it. Just going to twist it so it's nice and tight on there. I twisted it so much that I broke my wire. I forget that it's really thin wire. And now we're just going to put some glue on here, just to reinforce it on either side. Between the glue and the glue and the wire, it's going to hold. Okay, I'm going to lay this flat, let it set, and then I'll hold it up and show you.
The dowel rods that she's using, we got from Dollar General.
Dollar General. Yep, Dollar General. They look like that.
Yeah. So she asked me. She's like,
Watch my
Yep.
pinwheel.
she's like, can you run over to Dollar General and see if they got any of those little clippy things, you know?
I need the little things that I was going to use for the pinwheel.
Yeah. She's like, can you? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll run over. Not a big deal.
Alright, I'm going to cut a 4x4 piece now, and we're going to attempt a 4x4. I haven't made one that small yet. Remember, the smaller it goes, the tighter it is to get through that last hole. But I'm going to, I think I can do it. I think we can do it, okay?
Does
paper or cardstock work better? Cardstock would work really, really well. This paper is a good weight, and it works really well. Thinner paper is going to be a little bit more delicate, and it's going to be a little harder to work with. So, if you're leaning between thin paper and cardstock, I would go cardstock. This paper it's actually really, I wish I knew what paper weight this was. I wish I knew, but I don't.
doesn't say.
These are just our scrapbook papers that we have in our shop. It doesn't say.
No, nope.
And they are like a perfect thickness. All right,
So
4-inch square.
I get halfway across the parking lot, and all of a sudden I hear, Tim! I turn around, she's like, hold on! So I wait in the middle of the parking lot for her to catch up, and she's like, I need something. I need something else too.
I'm like, I'm just going to go with you because I need something else also.
So,
All right, I'm going 2 1/4 inches with the 4-inch one, okay? So 2 1/4 inches. I'm marking my little marks.
yeah, Diane, there's the link. I think.
The link for...
Oh, she asked if I put the link for the scrapbook paper.
Oh, yes, yes. I think it's in the description of the video, too.
So let me jump over to.
I'm just marking 2 1/4 inches in from every, every side.
So
Lining up from corner to corner of my paper to make sure it goes nice and straight, okay? Okay, so I told you I needed something, and I chased you down the
yeah,
parking
she chased
lot.
me down in the parking lot, so we walk over there.
I thought it'd be nice to go shopping together.
Yeah,
You don't think so?
I should have just came back and let you go by yourself.
Well, he was definitely faster than I was. But we found
Well,
a couple other things
I
that
had
we
a
needed.
mission. I need X and Y.
And Z is all the other things that you see along the way. You got it?
Yeah, so we went in there for
Y,
two
and
things.
Z.
We came out with 10.
We didn't come up with 10. Not quite 10. Not quite 10.
Well, it was 5.
Well, we ended up getting the dowel rods there. I ended up getting a cute little jar to put these in so I can show you guys how you can display them in a cute way.
Hey, Teeter!
And, hey, haven't seen you in a while, Teeter.
And she got the skewers, and because and we're in the checkout line, and she's like, you could get some of them peanut butter M&Ms.
You're missing half the story. You're missing half the story. You missed half the story. He had Sour Patch Kids at the checkout.
I did, because she kept me in there too long, and I walked by them. I'm like, ooh, Sour Patch Kids.
I said you should get the peanut butter M&Ms. You probably could have gone 2 inches, but 2 1/4 I think will work too. I said you should get the peanut butter M&Ms so I can have a couple because I don't want a whole bag. I just want a couple.
Yeah, just like she only wanted a bite of my apple fritter.
I came back for another little nibble.
A little nibble.
But
you made dang near half of it.
we'll come back to the apple fritter. Okay. So I
Notice
got my
how she's
slits.
not denying.
So it went in a little far, so we probably could have gone 2 inches instead of 2 1/4 inches. So for a 4-inch square, just do 2 inches, I think. You're gonna see what happens if you go 2 1/4 inches, but I think it's gonna work fine. All right, I'm gonna punch my holes on the right side with my inside of my pinwheel facing up.
Did you mark your center?
Not yet, but I can come back and mark
I
my
was gonna say, it'd probably be pretty easy to mark your center while you're doing your cross hatches thingy. Your corner to corners.
Well,
Just saying.
just saying.
I'm just saying.
You just say that.
I'm not saying anything, I'm just saying.
Yep. So find my 2-inch. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. I want it to be pretty close to the center, but it's not the end of the world if it's
No.
not perfect.
Now, could you take your things if you like folded that, kind of twisted that a little bit?
How am I supposed to understand what you're talking about?
Let me see.
Did any of you understand what he just said? Can you take your little things if you just fold your little things like what? No. No, it doesn't reach. I'm telling you it doesn't reach.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if you could like.
No, it doesn't work. I tried. Trust me, I tried. It doesn't work. So how was I supposed to know with what you said that this is what I was supposed to be using? Can you take your little things with your little things and like things? How, Rhea and Kathy, how did you know what he was talking about? Did you really know what he was talking about? Girl, I think you're fibbing. I think you were just like guessing what you thought he was talking about. But maybe you did. Maybe you can read his mind and you know what he's thinking, but not what he said. This is why I don't understand. This is the worst part of our communication is we both talk like that to each other. And then we're like, I told you. And we'll be like, that's not what you told me.
We saw him point to it. We knew.
How did you know? He just pointed. Oh, I don't know. Well, I have a lot more on the table I can see than you all can see. Like, I didn't know what he was pointing to. There was a whole lot just off screen, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's do, what color do we use? We use the red one. Let's use kind of like this kind of yellowy one. We'll use that. All right. So we're going to take our wire. And if you want the instructions details, make sure you watch the replay because I went through very detailed with the instructions for the first one I did. So in case I missed something on the second one, go back and watch the first one. That's going to give you. It's scary. We know him so well. It's like we're also married to him, right, Maureen? It's a scary thought. Look at all the wives you have out there. Think you can handle all those wives? You think you can handle more than just me?
No.
Well, no, I thought he meant to put in the hole punch to the middle, then find the middle. Yeah. Kathy, sometimes I can read his mind, but not always. Not always. All right. So now we're going to put our button on our wire, and we're going to put through the front side of the hole, and then we're going to work to the left. Now remember, this pinwheel is going to be a little bit smaller, so it's going to be a little bit tighter working room for the fingers, okay?
So in other words, I will not be doing it.
Tim will not be making one this small. Tim will stick to the 6-inch pinwheels.
Well, can we make an 8-inch?
Cheryl said, Tim, I need an allowance once a week if you'll be my husband. Tim, you're going to go broke.
I don't even give her an allowance.
I don't think you can afford more than one.
I can't afford you.
All right. And then we're going to put our hole through the hole in the bottom. It'd probably be helpful if my my wire was a little bit shorter. I bet you that would be helpful because my wire is just really long. We'll get it. We'll get it. Let me trim my wire just a little bit shorter. Just a little bit shorter. Yes, you can use, there's different things that you can use. This is what I had, and I tried to show you guys how to work with what you got, and this is what I got. It worked really easy for the other ones. The 4 inches is a little bit tighter. Oh, that's smart. If you grab your wire through the pinwheels, instead of trying to go in through one little pinwheel hole, go in through 2 holes, grab your wire. That's a lot easier. That's a lot easier. All right, so now we've got it through the hole in the back, and we're just gonna pull it, pull it, and now we've got our little pinwheel. We're gonna pinch it, front pointer finger on your button in the front,
Pointer finger.
thumb finger holding it all together here. Put another button on the back,
Patricia says that's what her husband says all the time.
and twist it. Says what?
Shoot.
I don't know, Kathy. I don't know. I get inspired all over the place. I saw pinwheels somewhere and I'm like, we can make pinwheels. Let's make pinwheels. What can we use to make pinwheels? And this is what we had. And I had to run to Dollar General because I was like, well, let me see if they had, I didn't have any of the little folder, what are those called? The little, you know, the things that you put through the hole and then you spread it out and it holds papers together. That's what a lot of people, that's what we used growing up as kids anyways. Patricia says he can't afford me. Girl, he sometimes thinks that about me too. He's like, woman, you and your craft shopping.
Yeah.
Brads, is that what they're called? Brads? Okay. So if you have brads, you can use brads. If you don't have them, you can just use some buttons. But I like the buttons. I think the buttons are super cute. Like how cute is that with a little button in the front instead of a little silver or gold brad?
I don't know. Are they called brads?
I don't know. I didn't know they were, but a lot of people are saying brads. Paper fasteners, yes. A lot of people are saying brads. So it holds, but I just want to reinforce it a little bit with the with a little bit of hot glue. Just to kind of help hold it all into place, okay? Make sure if you guys want the scrapbook paper, you grab it because we've sold out of a couple different designs already. Yes, buttons are cuter than brads. I agree.
Yep, they're called mini brads.
All right.
Well,
All right.
brass brads.
I kind of squished my my pinwheel
Because-
a little bit with my.
Because I hear the word brad and I think it's
Brad
a little,
nails,
it's a
right?
brad nail. It's a tiny
There
nail.
we go. So there's that little one.
So,
And then there's our 5-inch. Do you guys want me to make a 6-inch or do you just want me to show you a 6-inch?
make a 6-inch.
Make a 6-inch?
Make
All
a
right.
6-inch.
We'll make a 6-inch. Why not? All right, so let me grab another paper. Let me grab another paper.
What else are you going to be doing?
Right, what else am I going to do? But hang out with my friends and make another. Did we do a striped one already? I did. I'm going to do one that we didn't already do. We can do this one. This one kind of fits the color theme. The polka dots, I think, are super cute. So we'll go with that one. All right. So 6 inches. So we need a 6-inch by 6-inch paper. Now these paper packs are 6 by 6, but because of this little hole here, you get a little, it's more like 6.5. So we want to square this off. Okay. Square this off. And you'll
Yes, it is a Fiskars.
The cutter?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course it's a Fiskars.
All right. So we got a 6-inch by 6-inch. Okay. 6-inch by 6-inch paper. We were going to put our lines on it. For the 6-inch by 6-inch,
Yep,
we're
and
going to go 3
somebody
inches
is going to
in.
win this
Oh, that's right. Yes.
thing.
Yes. So all you have to do is share this video and let us know in the comments that you did. It doesn't matter Facebook or YouTube. You could do both because you show up in our screen over here twice if you do both. So just doubles your chances if you do it in both. And then just let us know in the comments that you did. And then at the end, we're going to gift somebody this book. So you're going to have all the papers I used plus all the other papers that are in the book. And I'll put together a little bundle with all the different things that I use, minus the tools. I can't send you my paper cutter.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry. Can't do that. So we're going to come 3 inches from each corner.
Who was that? Robin. Your blade should be removable, and you can take it to like a knife sharpened in place.
Are you talking about this one?
Yeah. Or you can sharpen.
We did it ourselves. We used we have one of those
I have a
knives.
steel at home for my cooking knives at home.
Yeah.
And I use that
We
on
just
it.
did it ourselves, and it really made a difference.
But you can. There's like locally for us. Holy shnikes!
There's companies that do it.
Yeah, there are. Ferrari Brothers is one of one of the companies around here that does it. Then there's another one.
Crystal, that's a good score. Crystal said she picked up a heavy-duty paper cutter from the library that they were throwing away.
Yeah. Oh, those are. I was trying
Those
to
are
get one.
Christmas.
The hospital was throwing one away. It was like 16 by 16.
That would have been
The old
nice.
wooden one. I was trying to get it, but somebody beat me to it.
I wonder if you could use... No, the other end isn't as pointy. I'm really wearing out my little...
Really
scoring.
tearing that thing up.
Yeah, that's okay. I've been using it since last year's live event, so I've gotten my money's worth
You
out of
got
it.
your money out of that
It's just
89
bent
cents.
it. I just bend it back.
Got your money out of that 89 cents, I think.
Yes. All right. And we'll I'll get you guys like the I'll do a post or something for you guys to with the measurements for each size for the 4-inch, 5-inch, and 6-inch. So it's easier for you guys, so you know. All right.
Yeah, I think that one's seen its better days.
And I need to find the center of my paper. So we're gonna come in
Oh,
3
Debbie
inches.
says she just has her husband sharpen hers too.
Yep, that's the way to do it. 3 inches is there.
All right, get ready, guys. I'm gonna grab some more names.
3 inches is there. So that should be about my center. I'm going to poke my little hole with my little scoring tool. You can get like these at Dollar Tree. We didn't get them at Dollar Tree, but they're the exact same thing. That's probably where Dollar Tree got them from. Same place as us.
Let's see what size. Did you say what size buttons you need?
These buttons are probably like 3/8 inch-ish. You just want to make sure your button is bigger than your hole punch hole. That's the only thing. You could use a bigger button, a smaller button. This one I'll use the one, it's probably about a 1/2 inch. I'll use this green one. That's a little bit bigger for this one. All right, so I'm going to put my little barbecue skewer in here and slowly twist it to make that hole big enough to fit my wire through.
All right, we have
And now I'm going to punch my holes. Oh, wait, no.
Denise Swingler, Debbie Dean, Kathy Dickman, Nancy Taylor, Amanda Ensley, Deborah Claiborne, Salem Zadell. I'm sorry, I know I screwed that one up.
Cool.
Cherry Carl Engler and Sandra Hare.
So I would suggest you start with the 6-inch because that's going to be a lot easier to do. And then work your way down to the smaller sizes if you're going to do these and make a variety of sizes.
No, we do not sell buttons in the shop.
We don't. My buttons all come from, like, at a yard sale. You'll find, like, a little bag of buttons. Or a lot of times the flea markets, you'll find someone selling, like, jars of buttons. That's where all of my buttons have come from.
Yeah.
It's just old, other
Hi, Cynthia.
people selling their old buttons because they, you know, collected too many. Or they're selling their mom's button collection or something. I'm like, I'll take it. All right. So I'm going to put, I think I'm going to have the red be the inside of this one. So I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to punch my hole on the right-hand side. Right?
How much are you cutting in for the 6-inch?
Oh, wait, my red's going to be the inside, so I'm cutting. For the 6-inch, I cut 3 inches in from the corners. 3 inches in.
Nona, the way you get your name in for the crafty mail drawing is just to interact.
Yep, just chat in the comments here
Chat in
with
the
us.
comments with us.
Yeah, so all you do is just chat, and then Tim will take screenshots of the chat section, the comment section, and those are the names that he's reading. So that's why sometimes there's like spaces between the names and stuff, because he,
Well,
in between every screenshot, some names slip through.
well, that and comments from YouTube,
And Facebook are mixed.
and
That's right.
yeah, they're all mixed there.
Yeah. So, and that's all you have to do. And
And-
then Tim will say your name, and if he says your name, that means your name's going into the bucket. And then the names, all those names that are in the bucket, we pick 2 names out of the bucket at the beginning of every month, and we post them onto the Facebook page, and we send those 2 people, and there's instructions for what to do if your name is posted there. We send those 2 people a box of our wood cutouts, wood and metal cutouts from our shop, and that's it. You just get to win a bunch of stuff from us. It's probably the best prize we give away.
Miss Donna is a newbie.
Welcome, Miss Donna. Welcome. All right, so I'm putting it through. This is going to be the outside of my pinwheel. And then I'm working to the left, putting it through each hole. If you are new here and you enjoy what you're seeing and hearing here and you're having fun today, we encourage you to hit that follow button so that you'll see more of what we do. If you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and then turn on your bell notifications. I know, flea market season is about to get started here in Michigan.
Yep.
I think it starts this week, actually. It might have been last week.
Sharon says, gonna do the flag you guys did last year. Where you cut the little pieces of material squares. Or whatever you made the flag on the wooden frame.
Yep. Before you start pulling it, just make sure that they're all lined up so that when you pull it, they all go flat, okay? And just pull it like that. And grab a hold
Donna,
of it.
over on YouTube, they're welcoming you too.
Well, welcome, Miss Donna and all the other newbies. If you're new here, let us know that you're new here. We like to know who's new here, and when we have new friends coming along. All right, put our other button through. We're going to twist it. Twist it, twist it, twist it. Twist it, twist it, twist it.
Kathleen says, can't wait for Saturday night. It's my first time. Very excited.
Yay.
This is a good one.
Oh, it's a good one.
That's
We
a good
got
one.
lots of new friends in the VIP group this month. And we're grabbing our dowel rod. This one's a little thick, but that's okay. We're going to wrap our wire around our dowel rod. And then we'll add a little glue just to reinforce it, to hold it. And then I'm going to put them in a little arrangement for y'all so y'all can see what they look like.
Miss Nuna is new.
Yes, if you have a thick enough dowel rod and you use a really thin drill bit, you can poke a hole, You can drill a hole through your dowel rod. You could do that. And then just put your wires through.
And then
Absolutely.
Miss Connie is new.
Every once in a while we pull the drill out here.
Miss Kelly is new.
I try not to pull out the drill too often because I know a lot of you don't have drills and that ability to access them, but every once in a while we'll pull out a drill. You could do this with school kids. Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like we did this when we were in like Girl Scouts when I was little. All right, let's lay that to set for a minute. So there's those two. I'm going to bring over, I have a little jar that I put some moss and some greenery in it. It's literally just a jar from Dollar General. I stuck some moss in the bottom. These are just little greeneries from Hobby Lobby. I think these ones I got over in the his and hers wedding section. You guys don't discount that section. Like, they have some good stuff over there. And a lot of times you can get stuff in like bulk because it's like wedding and they think people need a lot of it because weddings you need a lot of stuff.
Maple Syrup Festival this weekend in Vermontville, Michigan.
That would be fun to
Man,
go
I
to.
wish I would have known that.
And we're just gonna put our little pinwheels in. And you could like stick these in a plant at your house if you want to. The moss kind of helps keep them all standing up for you. This one's really big, but that's okay. This might be too many for this little jar, but...
No, if one of these was a little bit shorter down in front,
Well, yeah, we are going to do
and
that.
then put the big one like in the middle, in the center, in the back.
Well, yes.
Just saying.
Yes, you're very smart.
I'm just
You're
saying.
very smart. You're so smart. I might have to cut one of these.
Don't patronize me.
It's just that we are thinking the same thing. I'm doing exactly what you're suggesting. Because we're so in sync with each other.
Don't patronize me.
This one keeps wanting to spin backwards. No spinning backwards. And then this one we're going to cut a little bit
Swipe or no swiping?
shorter too.
Yeah, exactly, Cindy. Just saying.
Just saying. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. Want that to go down a little bit. I mean, as with any like floral arrangement, you just gotta play with it. Gotta move things around. Play with it. I want the greenery to kind of be more in the center here, so I'm gonna...
No, they don't spin.
These don't spin. No. No. They're just for pretty decoration. Just for the fun of it. Alright. There we go. Now we got a little cute little pinwheel arrangement. Now you could just do florals and just stick one of these in with some florals if you wanted to. I don't really have any good florals right now. I need to get some better florals. I didn't have any that I like.
Shush, Cynthia.
But I need a little bit more moss.
Tim sounds more like a crafter all the time.
We also
No.
need... Tim is like, y'all, he's pretty smarty pants when it comes to crafting these days. He's come a long, long way. I'm going to stuff some more moss in here so you don't see my little sticks peekabooing through. And then we need a little something on the jar. We need a little something on the jar. So I think we're going to put like a little ribbon or something, a little piece of fabric ribbon. Let me see what I got. Let me see what I got. I think.
Yeah. YouTube is way behind.
I think this yellow could be pretty. So we've got some yellows in here. Alright. Let's
Bye.
Bye. I'm probably going to, my fabric is not that big. So I might need to cut 2 strips and tie them together. Because I don't think it's going to go. Yeah. So work with what you got, y'all. Work with what you got. So I'm going to cut 2 strips.
Work it, girl. Work it.
Work it. It hurts to snap. You know you're getting old when you pull a muscle snapping.
No, Cheryl. I don't see that in the near future or the far future.
What's that?
Just assume Tim will have his own crafting page.
Oh, could you imagine just him? The unfilteredness that would happen.
Oh, it would have to be in a private group.
If Tim was left to lead the conversation for an hour.
Oh.
Woo! You never know what you're going to get. Alright, so now we have a nice long piece of ribbon, and we'll just hide the knot in the back. Tie the knot in the back, and we'll tie a little bow. You could do raffia, would be super cute on this too. Just tie a little tag. I think we need a little tag.
Hot mess page for Tim. That would be the name of it.
I think we need a tag. What can our tag say? I do have these little white tags from Hobby Lobby.
It should say, spin it, girl, spin it.
I got these from Hobby Lobby a long time ago for something, and still got them. Is that too big, though? That's kind of big. Is that too big? Is that too big? A little bow? Maybe not. Maybe not. Alright, what can we do? What can we do? We might be able to pull a tag out of here. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let's see what we got. Tell your own story. Get the little flower vase that says tell your own story.
Oh yes, all the googly eyes I want.
Family is not important. It is everything. Home sweet home. That's cute. What I love most about my home is who I share it with. Gather together. I like that one. And I think that'll go cute. It's the same flowers, the same greenery. I'll hold it up better so you guys can see.
By Tim.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And I think it's got 2 of each of these too. So whoever I send this to, you're going to get one of these too. Yes, it's got 2. All right. I'm gonna put that over. All right, y'all. Let's make a quick tag. I'm just gonna cut this first. I'll even send one of these little tags. I can't send the jar and my greenery, but I'll send one of these little wood tags to whoever we send this to also. Okay. I'm gonna cut this.
Well, Cheryl, I don't know. That's a good thing.
Well, Tim's page should be what the ham sandwich.
Yeah. Cheryl says, hubby just informed me one of her female pigs is becoming bacon this weekend.
Oh. Well,
that's a good thing.
I sympathize with you, but Tim, you will never get the sympathy from Tim. Tim will be like, what time's breakfast?
I'll be there.
What time should I be there? to enjoy the partaking of Sweet Little Piggy. I got a little too much. A little too much.
We can throw the ribs in the smoker.
Oh my goodness.
It is sad when it's a pet, but
Yeah, when it's a pet. That's why you can't have it as a pet if you're gonna. They say you should not name your meat critters. They say you should not name them. All right. I put some Mod Podge on here. I'm gonna put my little tag. Kind of try to center it on here as best as I can.
and if you slice that bacon thick, you coat it with some brown sugar, throw it in the smoker for about an hour and a half at 225. It makes an amazing candied bacon.
So I got a funny story. Elena can't watch, though. I hope Elena's not. Elena, if you're watching, you need. I can't tell the story. I can't. Let's just hope and pray Elena doesn't watch this one, okay? Okay? We're deep enough into it. She's probably not paying any attention.
Stephanie, we will definitely.
Oh wow!
Keep your family in our prayers.
Absolutely. So we were at our friend's house a couple weeks ago, last week, whatever it was, helping to do some stuff around his house, and his sister was there. She was helping as well, and he has a freezer full of meat. Okay.
Full of fresh beef.
Full of fresh beef, and it's right at a year old, and she's like, this needs to be used. There's no way we'll use it in the time, like, it needs to be used. So she sent us all home with like a huge bag of these.
Sent us something like 30 pounds.
Like 30 pounds, yeah, like tons of meat. Sent us home with
30
it.
pounds.
Sent my sister home with a ton. She gave my parents a ton. And we were out walking around, talking, we were on the farm, and Elena's, I think it was her 13th birthday?
Uh-huh. Yep.
She had a birthday party, and we took her friends to the farm, and they got to meet all the cows, and they got to brush the cows, and they got to feed the cows, and they got to feed the baby goats, and they got to carry the baby goats around, and they had all the fun times at the farm.
Yes.
And
that was when we got the cow T-shirts.
we went over by the cow pasture, okay?
Did she ask where all the cows were?
She's like, "Where's the cows? You got rid of the cows?"
Do you remember lunch?
I'm like, yeah. They're so and so's doesn't live here anymore. The cows are gone. Like, she doesn't have her cows here anymore.
You didn't tell her that was lunch?
I did not tell her, and I'm still not going to tell her because then she's not going to want to partake of the bag of beef. Like, you just can't. There's some things you just don't want to know, right? Sometimes you just don't want to know. You know, but you don't want to know that you knew.
Oh no, these weren't steers. No,
So, yeah. So.
Lynn says, "I don't see you wearing anything different. Where is our hint?"
Oh, I didn't tell y'all. I'm wearing our hint, y'all. We actually accidentally gave it away earlier. We scheduled a post at 1, and that was kind of the hint. So, oh, I can't believe I didn't tell you. Okay, so those of you that are all here hanging out with us, y'all, family reunion kits are coming. They are coming. They are right around the corner. We officially are have everything almost planned out.
Y'all. I've cut a few of them.
It's amazing. It's the best reunion kit ever.
It is.
I mean, it's so beyond what our past reunion kits were.
You know what, guys? This
is our family. This is like our family shirt, crow's nest. So that's why I was wearing this as like a little hint for the family reunion kits.
Yeah. So it with having the lasers. Everything, you guys know, we've been able to step everything up.
Yeah, and we didn't do them last year, so.
And it is just, this kit is amazing.
It's pretty awesome. So you will be
let's
getting
see.
a little.
Diane, I think you can get on the wait list right now.
You can. So Tim can grab. It's on in the menu on the website to get to the wait list. We will be posting little sneak peeks and hints all week long for you guys. And then next Wednesday, May 1st, they will be released to I know the link is working because, Denise, try it again. When we first opened it, we didn't have it set to public. We had it set to private still because we have to hide everything until we're ready to release it. So we have to set up the page and everything in the back end, and we have everything set to private. And when the post posted, because we kind of forgot that the post was posting, we scheduled it, we hadn't set it to public yet. So it's public now, so it'll work now. Yeah, try it again, Crystal, because we had to make it public. So if you tried it earlier and it didn't work, try it again. It should work now. And I know it's working now because we've had like hundreds of people already join the wait list. Because we checked, because we were like, oh shoot, and it's working. But I'm going to use a little piece of twine to tie this, and then we'll tie a little bow.
Do you know the price yet? No, I don't think we have it.
No, I was waiting because I had to talk to Tim about the cut times, because that factors into our pricing of how long it takes to cut. And we also got to see how long it takes the girls to pack the kits, because that factors into our costs as well, our labor costs for it. So I still have to calculate all that.
Is it one craft? If we're in the VIP group, do we need to request to go on the wait list?
Nope. If you are in the VIP group, you are going to get early access. VIP group will get a email right at 1 o'clock on May 1st with the link for you to sign up. I'm going to try my best on that day to go live with you guys at 1 o'clock as well. But I do have some other things scheduled for that day. But we'll post the post right into the group. We will send an email right at 1 o'clock with the link.
The VIP group does always get early access.
Always gets early access, yes. And we've done it since day one. I'll be honest, we have sold things out to the VIP group and it never made it past that.
Several times.
It happens. It's just a perk of being in the VIP group to get early access. All right, so I tied that on. Now I'm going to tie a little bow. So,
no, you really don't need to, Amy, as long as you stay active in the...
Yep. If you're in the VIP group, you do not... Amy's active in the VIP group. So, you're chatting, you're interacting, you're liking things, you're commenting. So, you're going to see the things popping up in the VIP group. If you never click on anything, sometimes you miss things because Facebook thinks you don't want to see the stuff. That's why we always say, like our posts, comment on our posts, do something when you see it scroll by if you want to make sure you're seeing our future stuff. It's the best way. But the VIP group will get early access on Wednesday at 1 o'clock, May 1st. The wait list will get access at 1 o'clock, May 2nd. And the main page here will get access on at 1 o'clock on Friday. Heidi, our VIP group is currently closed. We are full, but we do have a wait list for that as well. And when we have spots open, we email the wait list and let them know. Because if somebody cancels, we will refill their spot. So if 3 people cancel this month, we will open 3 spots to new people, and we'll just send an email each month and let them know, like, hey, sometimes we don't have any spots open. Sometimes we have 3, sometimes we have 10. It just depends. So just get on that wait list. That's also on the website. And when a spot opens, we'll let you know.
It's one craft. It's not a kit. Well, it's not multiple. Like the Valentine's and the Christmas one were.
Yes, it's 1 kit per box. So 1 kit per person. It's not like our craft night in a box. This is very different than our craft night in a box. It doesn't include the paints. It includes any like wood, metal cutouts. Includes like if you need ribbon or buttons or like embellishments like that, we include in it. But it doesn't have like the paints and things like that in it.
And
we give you a list of the paint colors we're going to use in case you want to use the same colors we do.
we don't have the price dialed in exact yet, so
No, we'll let you. Yeah, I still got some final numbering to do on that. But we are going to. What it is for those of you that are new. Every year, my family has a big family reunion. We craft together there with all the ladies. We camp for the whole week out there. My family and all the ladies get together one night, and I plan a craft, and we all craft, and we sell the kit to you guys if you want to craft along with us. And that was per request. The first year we did it, and everyone's like, I want the kit. How do we get the kit? So from that point forward, we started offering the kit. It's probably our most popular kit that we sell. At least it has been in the past. It has sold out very quickly the first 2 times we did it. We didn't do it last year, so I feel like this year people are really itching for it because everyone was bummed when we didn't do it last year. But we craft, the ladies in the family all craft. Tim will be there crafting. It's very much similar to the VIP group craft night in the sense that Tim crafts it with us. And but then all the ladies in the family are crafting with us too. And you never know what's gonna happen during that live because all the men in the family are lingering around that night as well. So the kids are running around. It's just a fun
It's
time. It's a ton of fun. We love it. Family reunion is my favorite week of the year. We have tons of fun. We usually go live out there and check in with you guys and post photos and updates while
I
we're
always
there.
go live and give a tour and get in trouble afterwards.
Tim shows you all the redneck Farmville things that we have around there.
Farmville.
Yes. But those of you that have been here since day one, you know our outdoor shower has vastly improved. And
Oh yeah. Yeah,
you
we
know,
stepped up our outdoor shower game.
Yep. Especially when Mama gets on Tim. Oh, yeah. Yep. Mom usually has something to say to Tim because Tim likes to push Mom's buttons.
Oh, I push Mom's buttons a lot.
Yes. Mom will be crafting with us. She's always a hoot and a good time crafting. And, yep, until Mom tells Tim off. That happens sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's fun. We love the sneak peeks. Yeah, we will be doing every day. Between now and next Wednesday, we will post a new sneak peek.
Oh, exactly.
A little more.
Exactly, Sandra. There ain't nothing wrong with redneck things.
Make sure you're not only looking at the sneak peeks, make sure you're reading it because you get details in the post of what we're putting in there as well. We've already got those all scheduled out for you guys, ready to go. So, Cheryl, I'll give you an update tomorrow when we're live with you guys over in the VIP group. Yeah, so it's a ton of fun. So get on the wait list because they will sell fast. The VIP group, if you know they're going to get first access.
Well,
I think we have enough planned that we should be able to make it to the wait list, but it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Depends on how many VIP members grab them up.
But if you're in the VIP group, you don't have to sign up for the wait list. You can.
You can, but you don't have to.
But you don't have to.
The only reason you would want to sign up for it is if you somehow miss it. But we are going to, if you're in the VIP group, we're going to post a post in there with the link. We're going to go live with the link to let you guys know it's available. We're going to send out an email. If you're on our texting, we're going to send out a text message letting you know that it's available. So you're going to get all the points of contact and access. We're going to do everything we can to make sure you know that it's there. Some people still sign up for the wait list just to be safe.
Sheila?
But you don't have to.
We send out texts before we go live. So if you want to text, sign up for our texting.
For the main page or the VIP? Oh, if you're on the main page and you want text messages for when we're live here, just text hello to this phone number, 877-273-6227. And you can purchase as many as you want. The biggest thing to remember is when you are ordering the kits.
Really?
These are pre-orders.
It just called you.
We are pre-orders. We are not going to ship them until the end of June. They will ship by June 27th. They may ship sooner than that, but that'll be like our cutoff. The latest that they'll ship is June 27th. Trust me, when we have them ready to ship, we're going to ship them because they take up a lot of space here.
They take up a lot of real estate, and That's at a premium here.
But the biggest thing to remember is if you put other items in your cart with it, your other items will ship with it when your entire order is ready. So if you are ordering other items and you want them sooner, place a separate order for that, because these are pre-order. We don't split and ship your other items now and then ship that later, because that costs us twice for shipping. And you're not paying twice for shipping. If you get free shipping, that qualifies you for one shipment free, and that'll be when everything in your order is ready. So just remember that. Sheila, here's the number for you. It's 877-273-6227. Just text hello to this phone number, and you'll get text messages when we're live here. And then you can also, if you're in our VIP group, you text VIP. But that doesn't matter, because you'll only get access if you are an actual member. So don't text it thinking you're going to get some secret access.
No, Sheila, you have to text it to us, not comment.
Like you're making a phone call. You're going to turn your phone on, like you're going to click the little phone button, so it opens your phone app, and then you're going to type the number in. So you have to send it as a text message. There is one other way that you can do it. You can put the contact link in there for her. There is a link on our website for to sign up for our emails and our texting, and that might be easier for you to do it that way. How do I get the VIP code? Is there free shipping sometimes? Free shipping on orders over $75. And so that's how you get free shipping, is if your order is over $75. So what sometimes people will do is they'll put other stuff in their cart to total $75 so they get free shipping. But just know that those other items will not ship to you until later. So it's best if you just do 2 separate orders, because it makes it really hard for us actually when that happens, because we have to hold those items until we ship those, and it just complicates things, and it leaves more room for error. So it makes us nervous.
Lynn, no, because this is just paper.
Yeah, if you did it like with plastic or something like that, like if you had like thin sheets of plastic, you could make them and they would do fine outside. But these are definitely an indoor.
It's an indoor thing, yeah.
Yeah,
weather
protected thing.
Oh, where'd it go? Karen just noticed Tim's hat.
I'm not.
No.
Yes. So we're excited. Family reunion is going to be a ton of fun. Family reunion craft night is always a ton of fun. This is the best kit we've ever done, and there's some little extra special surprises and touches with this kit. So make sure you're watching those sneak peeks, because you're going to get more details as it comes out. So we're excited for it. So all right, well
this came from the girls over.
Yes,
Andrea and Whitney,
yes.
right?
One of our friends here got them for us. But Cotton Chaos actually made them. Yes. It's not something that they sell in the shop, though. All right, here's one more look at our craft today. Super, super pretty. Like, I actually like it without any flowers in there, with just the greenery. Super cute. All these papers were from our Good to Be Home
Oh, and you got to
scrapbook
give this
paper.
stuff away. You have to give that
Oh,
away.
that's right. We're gifting. Oh, Lord, y'all. I forgot. Sorry about that. Okay, so we are going to gift to somebody who shared this video and lets us know in the comments that they did. We're going to send this book that has all the same papers I used, plus all the rest of the papers. I'm going to gather up the everything that I used, minus, you're not going to get the greenery in the jar, but I will send the tag for you, the buttons, the wire, all that stuff. So
Kimberly, you didn't
can
get that one? I think you got all the rest of them.
Didn't get this one? Well, girl, you gotta go back and get this one.
So I was gonna say, when I was, because I usually double check all the orders, and there was a lot in yours.
Oh my goodness. I still have my reunion kit from a couple years ago displayed in my dining room. I love that, Miss Lynn. I love that. Awesome. All right, guys. Let's do this. Let's pick a winner scrapbook book. Not chicken dinner. No chicken dinners. All right, you ready?
Yep. Scrolling. Keep those names so rolling. Scrolling. A winner. Scrolling. Keep those names a rolling.
Stop. In the name of
Oopsie.
love, before you break my heart, think it over. Crayfish Festival. Fun.
Crawfish Festival.
Crawfish? I thought it said crayfish. Is it the same thing? Is that crawfish? C-R-A-Y? Is that crayfish? Crayfish.
Isn't it the same thing?
Is it the same thing? Are crayfish and crawfish the same thing?
I would think so.
I don't know. I don't know. All right. Somebody tell me. Someone tell me something.
Winter craft and dinner.
We get to craft anyways with the supplies. All right. We have this. I feel like this person may have won not too long ago. Something. Maybe. Did I remember correctly? But that's okay. Around here, you can win more than once. You have to let us know. Miss Diane Bush. Miss Diane Bush, girlfriend. I'm going to send you all these goodies to make some pinwheels. Girlfriend, send us your email. Say, hey, I won the pinwheel stuff. And we'll get this sent out to you, okay? So you can make some pinwheels, and you're going to have the rest of my book. I'll share my book with you so you can get crafting. Oh, Miss Diane Bush says, OMG, yay! Whoop, whoop. Congratulations, girl. Congratulations. I love how you guys all congratulate each other. I love how sweet you are to each other when you're all like, I really, really wanted to win, but you're so congratulatory to the other people. I love that. I think that's amazing. No? I just see her name, and I guess she just hangs out with us a lot, and she's just fresh in my brain. I never keep track of, like, remembering who won what, because I'm just glad you all are here hanging out. That's Tim's job to keep track of. Okay, Miss Diane, you'll email Christy's team at christyscraftroom.com. Christy's team at christyscraftroom.com. And just say, hey, I won the pinwheel craft supplies. Here's my address. Okay?
Good to be home.
Good to be home. Did you put that link for Miss Sheila?
Which one?
For Miss Sheila, can you put the link for the contact? So if you go to the website.
Yeah, I did.
All right, Miss Sheila, Tim is putting a link in the comments for you right now. Click on that link, and that's where you'll put your email address, and then you'll click the next to put your texting number in as well.
There you go.
Okay, so there's a link that Tim just posted, so click on that link, and that is where you're going to enter your email address, and then you'll click to enter your cell phone number as well. Okay, so grab that link right there. All right, guys, we love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for another fun day of crafting, and I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you were inspired to get a little crafty yourself, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys. VIP group, we'll see you tomorrow night in the group at 7 p.m. We're going to party and craft.
Oh, jeez, really?